Agitator. If you notice that your agitator's broken, that is generally a pretty easy repair as well, and pretty inexpensive if you get it offline. Whether it's an agitator or it's a low profile impeller, in the very middle of it there will be kind of a cap, and you just pop it
Mhm.
off with a pocket knife or a flathead screwdriver, and there's just one bolt. And in theory, that's it. You remove the bolt, the agitator lifts right up. In practice, you'll
Right.
find, especially if it's a few years old, it's very hard to pull out that agitator sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got to get pretty creative with hooks, with pulleys, with just something to
Oh
get that
wow.
out of there. Um,
Yeah.
and I would say probably a good 30% of the time, it's so stuck in there we can't even pull it out. We've literally got to break it and then pry the
Hmm.
metal part that goes around the shaft off. And but yeah, so
Wow. Right.
maybe if you notice your agitator's broken, try to take it out first, and if it comes right out, then just to order a new one.
Yeah, good to note that you're not at risk of breaking anything. You may need a lot of force, don't feel, because I think sometimes, in any DIY thing, you don't want to do too much force, but yeah, good to know where you can.
Right, right.
And what kind of symptoms would you be noticing if the agitator's broken or has issues, or is it generally just if you're looking at it and seeing?
So if you're looking at it and it's obviously broken, that's super easy. Typically, if the agitator is bad and you can't tell by looking at it, it really helps if you have a washer with like a glass lid so you can actually look down in on it. But
Hmm.
you'll hear movement, so you'll hear that it's agitating, but the actual agitator isn't moving because it's stripped out inside. So you have your shaft coming up through the washer hooked to your agitator, so your shaft is moving, but yeah, it's stripped out, so that's not moving. And so it'll be like kind of a really fast, like grinding, metal on plastic grinding
Right.
noise. And
Yeah.
yeah, you'll see your agitator just barely moving or not moving at all.
Shit.
So yeah, once you lift it up and you flip it over, you look inside, you'll see all those little teeth that are inside are just totally rounded out.
Yeah. I've not heard it myself, but I'm imagining it's sort of like in a manual car if you don't quite hit the gear right,
Mhm.
and then you put your pedal down, and it's just like whirring against nothing. Yeah, sort of similar.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
Yeah.